We're back. We are currently in a heatwave. Hello, Clem. I mean, it's not.
The shadow moved ominously across.
You may remember from last year that heat waves in this country are horrible. Because at no point are we built for weather. So when it's hot, it's too hot, and when it's cold, it's too cold. And we are not prepared for either of them. Ever. Eh. 50 degrees for you. That's probably colder than it is for me. Let me check. Celsius, the nonsense. So, what does it say it currently is? It's winding down for the day now. But it is currently 27, which I am being told by Google in nonsense is 80.6. It's still May. Forecasts have it tomorrow at like 32 degrees. Which, like, let me check again what that is in nonsense. Uh, 89.6. 3 days last week. Do you have air conditioning? Air conditioning a thing you have? It may be warm enough that I'll take the hat off. You want to cut my hair again? Yeah. Yeah, you see, a window unit I know is generally considered the cheaper version of it. We don't have those. It's rare that we have those. I have a fan. It's here. It is doing its best. Hmm. So we'll just see how that goes. It's doing its best. Good fan. And when the temperature is like 25 or below, it's great. When it gets higher than that, you really start needing something more than a fan. So, what are we talking about? I wouldn't say I have fans. I have appliances. Yeah, I do not like the way any of this looks on the camera. Then we cover it all. And it looks better. What appliance would you be to me? A heater, perhaps? I think a heater, probably. Yeah. You should blow out a lot of hot air. Did I change my intermission music? No. Wondering if I changed it to a mullet horror, like I debated. But yeah, I'm debating cutting this again. Yeah, I would say that. I mean, you can take it as a personal insult to your pride, but I don't think, like, anything anybody says is 100% valid. We all make mistakes. Sometimes we're lucky enough to learn from those mistakes. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting rid of this again. Like, it's not even that long right now, but it grows thick. And I can't stand greasy hair. Yeah, I had long hair once. I know I showed you and Ali the picture. The only remaining picture of that time period. And, like, it was long as, like, down here-ish. And, like, it curled. Because I would, like, dry it off for the towel and then let the rest of it dry, it curls. I did something with it once, but, like, I'm not into that kind of maintenance for myself. Plus I had a breakdown and just cut it all off. On... It was New Year's Eve 2010, I believe. Cut it all off, shaved down to the scalp. And I've kept it generally short ever since. When we went into lockdown, because like everywhere was closed, we couldn't really go out and get haircuts at a barber. I was like, I just do it myself straight down. I think the most prominent evidence of that time is the highlight of Code Vein. Like, I didn't wear a hat for that. I just had like the hair out, and it's like down to the scalp. And like it can be a bit of a shock to do it, but like it feels really nice. It's very comfortable. But if you're out in the sun, make sure you wear a hat because you are now susceptible to sunburn on your head. I have hats though, so anyway, Viewtiful Joe. That's not a bad one, but it's not really slow for me at the minute. Let's give this a try. There's a level 3? Yeah, I've seen pictures of you with a buzz cut, and it's kind of surprising to see you like that in comparison with where you are now. Which, I mean, that's just us when we were younger. When I was younger, my dad used to always just, like, shave it down, and I hated it. And then, like, when I went to college, it was like, okay, it's my decision now, and I'm going to let it grow out, and I did. And then I cut it all off. When I went back to college after that Christmas holiday period, like, everybody was very surprised. Nobody was aware of the reason. But yeah, I cut it off. A little more open about it now. Like, I'll admit I had a breakdown. And I remember the day specifically because it was New Year's Eve. It was my second year of college. I remember walking into psychology, and everybody was very surprised. Now, you know I studied psychology at college.
Let's get it on!
Alright, let's do this.
Bring it on!
Hmm. I'll take that. Okay. How you doing, Clem? Hmm. A downed tree, you say? Oh, that's not fair. And yet here you are talking to me like a fool. As if I'm worth talking to. Alright. Bye, Clem. Goodbye. Am I here? Am I here? You motherfucker. What am I doing here? I feel like I might as well restart this.
Bathroom. 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 Bathroom.
Take that and make it a sound clip.
Cut! Ready? Action! Bathroom. Bathroom. Bathroom.
We're gonna restart this. I'm not happy with any of that. Maybe today's a don't stream day. We'll see. This is like one of the biggest problems. Like, climate change is really making the hot times hotter, which is bad enough. But modern appliances all drain so much goddamn power and produce so much goddamn heat. It's like, you know, a big part of the reason why we probably didn't notice this kind of thing 20 years ago? Because 20 years ago, the dominant systems, the PS2, the GameCube, the Xbox, didn't put out this much heat. That's what I said in your stream yesterday, Clem, like, good time to break out the Super Nintendo. Star broke out his Nintendo 64. And it's just good times for him. I don't have the thing for you to follow me, do I? Okay, so we're here, so presumably what it wants us to do is go up there. And the question becomes, how? The only thing that I can think of that would make sense is I need a remote to control that thing, that platform. Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Bathroom?
Can't let anybody out until 5 PM? That's crazy. You're stuck in your house until 5 PM? Yeah, I figured it out, Clem. I don't think I accomplished anything I was supposed to accomplish, though. Who's there? Oh my god, it's me. Another Joe.
That outfit looks just like mine. Hey, are you a hero in this world too? Whoa, hey, what's your problem? Alright, fine. Let's settle this. We don't need two heroes wearing red anyway. Whoever wins has to change into a yellow outfit. Okay?
Just go for
He
it!
just said whoever wins, didn't he? Uh-oh. I only have 1 hit point left.
Cut! Ready? Action!
That's not a pleasant attack. He seems kind of mean. Well, I got it. Red hot kick. Yeah, there's one. No. Hey, where are you? There we go, actually landing some blows. Not this time, buddy. Where are you?
Cut!
Alright, I think I've got it now.
Action!
Just go
Oh, he's fast. Did that do damage? I hope it did. That'd be really neat. Come on, do the spin kick. Nah, it's not doing damage to him there. Sounds like it is, but it's not.
Bathroom?
Alright, pal. Let's end this. Got him. Hello.
Condition red. Condition red. All crew evacuate immediately. Condition red.
Well, I guess this would be the Viewtiful escape part.
Just go for it!
600 seconds? Come on. Burger. Oh. Can I make it out this side? Yes. Okay, come on. There we go. Ah, extra life. Good. I could do with that. I don't like these laser guys. Ah. Well, it's a good thing this game gave me 10 minutes to do this. Oh, crap. Why did the game give me 10 minutes to do that?
The close contest with the mysterious opponent and his narrow escape of death from a sinking submarine has taught Joe a valuable lesson. But there are many more difficult trials that will present themselves to Joe. What hardships will he face, and does he have the strength to overcome? Will he find the hideout in time before the dark rituals take place? And who was the mysterious devil-like individual who appeared then disappeared like lightning? Find out in the next episode, The Midnight Thunder Boy!
Just presented to us as another Joe. I think the fight itself conceptually was fun. I think the arena was the biggest problem with it. It was too big. Well, maybe it's not the real name of the opponent, Clem. Probably is his name. I mean, yeah, the game's pretty whimsical, yes, but it's also about style. And Another Joe just isn't stylish.
Let's get it on!
The Midnight Thunder Boy.
Time to go to work, guys.
Oh, that's it. I really feel like that was a Devil May Cry reference. Hello. Oh. Well, you know, if you're gonna be rude... That's right, Clem.
Nothing personal, but is it number 1 or number 2? That's right.
Okay, get him in the back, got it.
Cut!
I lost a lot of health very quickly, though.
Ready? Action!
There we go. Now that I've figured out what the weakness is, much better. Bring him down here. But. Oh, you're new. Okay, they're doing combos, and they're only telegraphing, like, the first hits of those combos. Like, okay, we don't make rules and then change those rules.
Just go for it!
Careful. Alright. You bitch.
Cut!
This is going very poorly.
Ready? Action!
How many lives do I have? 3. Okay.
Just go for it!
You know what? Significant amount of health. As long as it hits in slow motion, got it. Boom. A Harrier?
Just go for it!
The way these guys work on their combos, definitely do not want to get caught in the middle of them. Okay, I might have figured this out. They double up. That's what it is. Okay, if I hold slow-mo, those will do more damage. Okay, I'd not figured that out then.
Cut! Cut! Cut!
I thought I had their combos figured out, but it's not that clear cut. I've lost too many lives to the start of this level. I was almost done there too.
Just go for it!
Hey, come on. Come on. Can do this. You know, if you could actually attack the target I'd like you to attack, that'd be great. Right. So I think the last two hits, I think what it is the last two hits of the combo are always low-high. Okay, never mind.
Cut! 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 Ready? Action!
Look at how this is positioned. Like, no wonder I slipped off, and then lava being right underneath it? Hmm.
Nothing personal, but is it number 1 or number 2?
Too warm for this nonsense. See, I knew that would be the solution. I knew it was being finicky.
Just go for it!
Okay. I think I'm not in the right mindset to play this right now. Which is frustrating, because I was super into this last week. Alright, that was worth it. This clown again. I'd say that was a good kill. Burger. Money. Bomb. Well, that wasn't all that interesting. Still there, though. Which means that is the solution. What am I aiming to blow up?
Nothing personal, but is it number 1 or number 2?
Okay. Am I aiming to blow up? Okay, it doesn't seem like wherever I put them, they do anything. Maybe a wider field of view for that sequence could have helped.
Just go for it!
Max speed always feels so much less useful than slow motion or even zoom in. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got those mostly figured out. Really? The ideal way of doing this, but if it's what I gotta do. Okay, just clip underneath there, that's fine. There we go.
Just go
Really?
for it.
Really? Okay, surely killing that many of them proves that I know how to kill them. Alright. You know what? I want to see what a take 2 is. Like, is it a permanent thing? Does it remove the use of lives? It can't be that, surely. Oh, I should just get this. I've not even been looking at that properly. Alright. I think we'll run the upcoming ad now. Yeah, we'll be right back. And we're back.
I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride. I wanna take you for a ride.
Somewhat fitting, I suppose. Joe was a playable character in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Shame they never put Sylvia in there. Said before, but that was one of the best things about MVC3, and especially you, MVC3 Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 over Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Probably partly because they moved to 3D, so they had to make new character models anyway, rather than just recycling the same old sprites. But also, like, a lot of new Capcom properties had been brought into existence between Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So all of a sudden you had newcomers like Dante from Devil May Cry, Frank West from Dead Rising, Amaterasu from Okami, Phoenix Wright from Ace Attorney, Joe from Viewtiful Joe. And I think it ends up being a more broadly appealing game for a casual fan base, which is what these crossover fighting games really are at their core, regardless of what any professional and pro fighters will tell you. Like, at the end of the day, one of the big appeals of a crossover fighting game is playing as your favorite character. And having more characters that aren't just from Street Fighter really helped that.
Move on!
Or, you know, from an arcade game that came out 15 years before this game. By this game, I mean Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Emergency, emergency. This train is totally out of control. Activate emergency brakes. Repeat, activate emergency brakes.
Just
Okay.
go for it! Just go for it!
No, put me back up there. There we go. Like, conceptually, I do love Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm glad that it's available, honestly. Like, more than anything else. Like, I made that prediction, I feel like it was a few years ago now, about how video game publishers were likely going to be reviving and remastering and re-releasing a lot of their older games because of the ever-increasing cost of development for new games. And I'm glad that that's really happened in some truly unexpected ways. Because, like, who ever expected the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection to be a thing? Why are you glowing? Yeah. Well, I absolutely advocate for people being able to purchase that and play those games, because not everybody's there for emulation, not everybody's willing to do it, not everybody's capable of doing it. And people forget how tricky it can be to even get started with it. Don't like those guys. Boy, I wish I had a fast way of dealing with them. Good. Yeah, more people having access to more games is always something I'm down for. Good. Come on.
Nothing personal, but is it number 1 or number 2?
Just go for it!
Yeah, I think I've got these guys figured out. Hey, come on. Okay, bangs his chest, jumps into the air, got it. That's the tell. That's the tell. Oh, I really don't need this right now.
Just go for it!
Well, there it goes.
Ready? Action!
Just go!
Are you fucking kidding me? Now we actually have time.
Just go for it!
Emergency brakes have been activated. Repeat, the emergency brakes have been activated. Thank goodness.
Want to know what this is?
Move on!
Alright, let's find the Midnight Thunder Boy. I don't know why that looks like a door to you. Alistair.
Ah, it's my friendly neighborhood arch rival. But you're a little late. The ritual has begun.
I know you.
The name's Alistair. Nice punch back there, by the way.
What's this about a ritual? I hope you guys aren't up to anything weird. Kids are watching this too, you know.
Right. Well, since you'll die anyway, I guess I can reveal to you our evil plan. Ahem. For many years, we have fought against Captain Blue for control of the world of Movieland. However, it has recently been brought to our attention that this world may in fact be fictional. If celluloid should become obsolete, we too will be destined to lie forever on the cutting room floor of history. In order to counter this threat, we have made a bold plan to break through the silver screen and take over the world beyond Hollywood.
Sheesh. I hate it when they have all these subplots.
The key to our success lies in the DNA of the creator. As long as we have that DNA in our possession, we'll be able to come and go at will in the world of humans, which is why we need the girl.
The girl? You mean Sylvia?
Well, that seems to be the general idea, but hey, I don't give a rip about all that. The only thing I'm interested in is testing my own strength. You've been making waves in our world, but you should realize you're just a sidekick. Let's see who's the strongest once and for all.
Alright.
Just go for it!
Pretty fast. What if I slow him down? Oh, that's interesting. Ah. Wonder where he went. Man, you couldn't make this any more obvious a Devil May Cry reference if you tried.
Nothing.
Don't know if you can hear it, but that thing he's saying as he attacks is air raid. Air raid. Round trip.
Right here, baby.
Yeah, and those are obviously the Alistair swords. Alright, that's what it is. Basically a gold orb. Got it.
Nothing personal, but is it number 1 or number 2?
Because this game calls health lives. Like individual pieces of health, it calls lives. Right, alright, that makes more sense. Come on, land. Gotcha. Game Ninja's not here to appreciate his Devil May Cry reference. Got 2 of those. Alright, big guy. Gotcha.
Boy, you're pretty strong. And that move, the one you did back there? Tell me, what do they call you?
Beautiful. Well, yeah, that works. I'm Joe. Viewtiful Joe.
Beautiful Joe. How fitting.
What a fun Devil May Cry reference.
The warrior Alistair was dead. Joe felt that he had lost an old friend, and his heart was heavy with conflicting emotions. But Joe is unstoppable. He bravely hurls himself into the mystery of the Creator's DNA in order to save the lovely Sylvia. Thus, he faces the most agonizing battle any superhero could ever be forced to encounter.
Yikes! I completely forgot about Sylvia!
The grueling attacks of the evil forces know no end. Appearing before his battered body, the most imposing of the Shadows shows no mercy. Don't forget to catch Joe and company next time in The Magnificent Five.
Is this it? Am I done for? You're kidding, right? Oh, come on! No! Come on! Help a brother out, huh?
Welcome in, Ninja. You missed all the Devil May Cry reference stuff. His name was Alistair. He used lightning. His flying lightning attack, he shouted air raid. When he threw swords at me, he shouted round trip. The swords were the Alistair swords from Devil May Cry. And you missed it. Anyway.
Let's get it on!
Yeah, it was a fun Devil May Cry reference. They do a little more with it as well if you play the PS2 version on Dance mode.
Alright, let's go kick some... Oh, something doesn't feel right.
How you doing, Ninja? Needs to rest a little. Hello, Charles. Hoping not to miss me starting. I did start a little early, but I looked at the time when you came in, and you would have missed stuff regardless. It happens, unfortunately. Although, in all honesty, the only thing of real interest that you missed was the doppelganger fight, another Joe, who was Alistair in disguise. And then the Alistair fight. feel like this is trickier than the original fight only because I have less VFX meter because it's the start of the level. Come on. Yeah. This is different. Alright. Now I have to remember how to deal with him. How did I deal with Hulk Davidson? Because I got his pattern down entirely to the point where I spent most of that fight with 1 hit point. And then didn't lose it.
Cut! Ready? Action!
Just go for it!
Cut!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I pressed up there.
Ready? Action! Make sure you flush the toilet.
Just go for it!
What?
Why did he hit the wall over there? Okay, he's fucking blocking it. What's even the point?
Make sure you flush the toilet.
I'm on last life here as well. And there's no way I'm winning this boss rush level. It's really embarrassing that I did this fight so well last time. Now I'm just completely fucking it up.
Head to the go-go, baby!
No, I'm not really feeling it today anyway. A big part of it's the heat. It's frustratingly warm. Yeah, so I'm holding on the controller, my hands are getting sweaty, which is never pleasant. Plus, you were here last week, Ninja. You saw me beat this guy. You saw me almost die to this guy and then remain at 1 hit point for the rest of the fight, which was at least half the fight. I got that guy's pattern down in a single life. I didn't die. And here I am fucking it up.
Get it on!
All right, let's go kick some.
Want to know how I get these boxes in the background? And those. Stuff that's just out of my reach entirely.
Red hot kick. Red hot kick.
Just go for it!
It's also important to remember, this is why sometimes you should just play on easy mode. Because this is easy mode. Imagine if it wasn't. Imagine if I played this on not easy mode. I mean, no, I'd suffer through it and I'd struggle and I would eventually overcome, but like I would not be having a good time. You fucking prick. No, because, like, we go into this knowing exactly what it is and exactly what Kamiya's about. And, like, someone like Kamiya is never under any obligation to make a game we'll enjoy. Like, the man's earned that. As long as his games are interesting, I think, like, that's the entire point. And they always are. Like, let's be fair, the dullest thing Kamiya's ever directed is Resident Evil 2. And like, if the least interesting thing you ever did in your career was Resident Evil 2, like, that'd be a win. I do feel like the FOV in this could maybe stand to be a little larger for stuff like that. But that's just what we dealt with at the time. Okay. The trouble there. Attacking before I land after the dodge. How was I dealing with this last time?
Ready? Action!
Just go for it!
You can't block with the axe when the axe is facing the other way. That's stupid and bullshit.
Make sure you flush the toilet.
Get this right now. Like it might be starting to cool down, so that's nice. $23 down from what was it, 28 started stream. Tomorrow's forecast at 31. So absolutely no stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll just turn the computer off tomorrow and just play on the Steam Deck. Steam Deck ain't gonna put out that much heat. Do some lightweight emulation maybe for tomorrow. PCs put out too much heat these days anyway. British summer, like, we're never ready for it. It's been getting worse over the last few years. And the infrastructure just ain't built for it, but the infrastructure ain't built for shit. Like we were saying to Clem earlier, like, summers are too hot, winters are too cold. We don't have a proper way of dealing with either. At least in winter, like, wear more. No, I don't think this is a good idea for the minute. Maybe as we approach summer, move away from stylish action for a bit. Something simpler. Simpler. I had another idea. What was I thinking of? Disney stuff? Maybe. Horror stuff? Maybe. Tomb Raider? Maybe. I don't know. Something slower. And just sit here and be miserable and sweaty. And like loosely hold my controller. And that's the thing with stylish action, pretty much all of it does require you to hold the controller quite tightly, and then you get sweaty hands, and then you get sweaty controller. I don't like that. I don't like any of that. Maybe I should take a break for this. Do have to finish Viewtiful Joe, though. Yeah, I think I'll finish Viewtiful Joe. Maybe not today. Yeah, finish up Viewtiful Joe. Maybe not today. Hopefully it'll cool down, just like early heat wave. But we'll get a chance to finish Viewtiful Joe. What do we have? I have a fun idea coming up for this. And by fun, I mean fun for you guys, not really fun for me. Which I was hoping to start tomorrow, probably not going to happen. For the summer though, for PC stuff, for the sake of like keeping it running particularly warm. Maybe I should just be using the capture card and like emulation stuff like this do through the Steam Deck. Capture card on the Steam Deck. Right now the PC is handling like the stream, the emulation, all the various things on top of it. But handling the emulation at the same time, maybe it'll be a little bit cooler. I don't know. I do not know. But something slower. Puzzle games? I have an idea with Chance that I wanted to try with Chance, but Chance isn't available. Where we'd go through like the Zero Escape games. We could do Professor Layton. I don't want to do Professor Layton. A little more Shrine Community-ish. I was thinking about doing a Resident Evil marathon this year, but I was considering that for Halloween. I was like, surprise, Resident Evil marathon. And we'd skip Outbreak. We'd skip Outbreak and we'd just wrap up the 10 years of Resident Evil with RE4. I have a hotkey set for widescreen on this. Can I have a hotkey set for widescreen on this? Oh, there we go. I think that is widescreen. I think it's just stretching it though. Hmm. You have the shortcut for changing the aspect ratio. That's nice. Do those Zelda marathon I was interested in. Especially now that there are 4 recomps of Zelda games available at the minute. There's the Ship of Harkinian, which is the recomp of Ocarina of Time. There's Ship 2 Harkinian, which is the recomp of Majora's Mask. There's the Link's Awakening recomp, and very recently, within the last month, the Dusk recomp for Twilight Princess came out. That could be like a fun, chill summer Sunday idea. It's been Castlevania like all through summer last year, wasn't it? Let's take a look at the archive. I feel like it was. Man, we'll have been at the history of stylish action for less than 2 months. God damn. Yeah, the last one was on September 8th, so throughout summer. Dawn of Sorrow was on the 21st of August. Lord of Shadow was before that in June. It looks like I didn't do all that much. Yeah, because Session 1 of Dawn of Sorrow was the 8th. Was uploaded on the 6th of August. Session 2 was on the 21st. That's like 2 weeks. 2 weeks where there wasn't anything. I mean, it'd only be like a small hiatus to... get past summer. Castlevania is one of those things of like, I wasn't playing particularly stressful Castlevanias during summer anyway. Lord of Shadow, which, not stressful at all. I feel like I actually got quite good with Lord of Shadow when I did it last year. Like, Lord of Shadow 2 was always easy, Lord of Shadow 1 was always tricky, and I feel like when we did it last year, I got better at it, but also really narrowed down the problems with it in comparison with 2, like the visual effects that are like distracting, stuff like parry timing, but I also get better at parry timing anyway. And Dawn of Sorrow is not a difficult game. That was what they did. Yeah, maybe I'll set up the Steam Deck for it then in preparation. And we'll just call this today. I don't have a forecast for next week. For next Sunday. But I also have a new fan arriving tomorrow, and I'm hoping it's going to be like a big, strong fan. That's the intention anyway. And I'll just have it aimed at myself, and maybe I'll just not have the camera on and just be shirtless. So the air can just go across my skin. Maybe we'll have some camera streams over summer. I only have the forecast up till Thursday. Wednesday should be alright. We can do a bunch of stuff on Wednesday. Tomorrow's a no. Tuesday is a maybe. Apparently 19 degrees. I think we'll run an ad break. then come back to this. The wildest thing about doing Zelda is like the idea of like, do I start with Link to the Past, which is where I started, or do I start with Zelda 1, which will then really obligate me to play Zelda 2. And I'm on record as saying like Zelda 2 is not a bad game, but I have the same issue with Zelda 2 as I have with Simon's Quest, in that the grinding is boring and antithetical to generally a fun, straightforward experience. So I might skip Zelda 1 so I can have the reason to skip Zelda 2. I don't know. We'll be right back. And we're back. Oh, Clem's back. I have 6 Zelda games physically for Switch. That's not true. Clem was gone for like an hour before you came in. I checked the chat. Clem wasn't here. Why would you play that one again? Why would you play that one again? There we go.
Memories broken, the truth goes unspoken. I've even forgotten my name. I don't know the season or what is the reason I'm standing here holding my blade.
Every day I'm not playing Metal Gear Rising. What if I just cut out, like, every game on the list between now and Metal Gear Rising? Just like, no Viewtiful Joe 2, no Devil May Cry 3, no God Hand, no Bayonetta. Like, we just finish this, and then we just immediately start Metal Gear Rising. Every day I wake up and I'm not playing Metal Gear Rising. Welcome back, Clem. You were supposed to be at a party? It's too warm for that. This party's getting crazy. Let's cancel it. No. You see, Ninja, they were zombie-like creatures.
Make sure you flush the toilet.
Tree that fell down across your street, so goes, get people handle it. Showed me a lightsaber and they were like, that's gay. And you're like, no, it's just a setting, I can turn it like a real colour. Like, that's gay. Not just the men, but the women and the children too. Nobody thought to ask why there were women and children also working on removing a tree that had brought down power lines. Flame would murder women and children as well. I mean, I would, but like, you know. Women and children don't get exceptions. Oh, this is going to be Shark Boy, right? And then after that is Lava Girl. Again, like, how do I get those ones in the center? Further in. This is a two-dimensional game. Come on. There you go. Come on. There you go. Why does this guy have way too much health now? It's like, okay, you want to do a boss rush. Alright. Every boss should have 7 health bars. That seems a bit much for a boss rush that you have to do on one continue. Like, when you make a boss rush like this, where they've got to be fought one after the other, like this, you should probably either give them the same amount of health as they had previously, or less.
Make sure you flush the toilet.
Well, that's the thing with the boss rush in Devil May Cry 3. They had the same amount of health as they originally did. I don't think the green orb situation, though, during that boss rush was great. I feel like there were, what, 3 green orbs in total around that entire area. Okay, that's all going to be health.
Make sure you flush the toilet.
Okay, so apparently to get the stuff in the background, you have to be using max speed to generate clones of Joe who might appear in the background and break stuff behind you. But you also have to be attacking an enemy to do it.
Just go for it!
Cut! Ready? Action!
Just go for it!
If I game over here and it sends me back to the start of this boss rush, we're done. And I'm not playing more of this today. See, this is the thing I was saying about this fight when we did this fight earlier today. Conceptually cool. The way the fight works, fairly cool. The arena's too big. So I'm spending most of the fight slowly chasing the fucker. And he doesn't attack like his henshin a bye-bye, which I need to be very quick on to prevent from doing anything. And it feels like luck whether or not I get anywhere near him in time. And then they grab me and I can't do anything. And it's not like they actually grab me, Joe just stands there, so it looks stupid. I'm just getting frustrated. Really? You just did this attack?
Cut! Ready? Action!
Just go for it!
Same, Ninja, thanks for joining the stream. I'll catch you next time.